I wasn't looking for another feel-good story, a typically AI success story. Neither I am here to scare you or give you any false hopes or hypes on AI. I was looking for truth. Because when I saw the headline, two-person company generating hundreds of millions and heading towards $1.8 billion by sales revenue powered almost entirely by AI, I didn't feel inspired. I felt a bit uncomfortable, not because AI is dangerous, but because I have seen what happens when speed grows faster than scrutiny. And this story is not about innovation or success story. It's about what happens when AI scales trust faster than we can verify it. And hey, if you have not met me, my name is Pritam. I talk about AI and latest trends on AI. And I happen to be a TEDx speaker and author as well. If you think the channel is meaningful to you, do subscribe to the channel. And I happen to be with Google for last 7 years. Let's begin. So this video will be divided into 3 parts section. Part 1, the rise from survival mode to AI powered scale. Before the headlines, before the billions, before the AI became his superpower, Matthew Gallagher wasn't a Silicon Valley prodigy like anyone else. He grew struggling. At one point, he lived out of cars, motels, before eventually settling in Cincinnati. He taught himself coding as a kid, hustling early, building websites, selling random products online, even flipping small ventures just to survive. This wasn't a privileged founder story. This was someone who spent most of his life in the survival mode. Fast forward, he tried building a previous company, a watch subscription startup, but it never became profitable. Despite scaling a team, that failure taught him something critical. More people doesn't equal more success. Then came AI. When tools like ChatGPT, Claude, Midjourney, 11 Labs exploded, he didn't just experiment. He went all in. From his house in Los Angeles, he built a company called Medvi, MEDVI, and AI wrote the code, AI generated the ad, AI handled the customer service, AI analyzed the performance, AI even helped manage his personal schedule via voice clones. He launched this with $20,000. Month 1, 300 customers. Great. Month 2, 1,000 more. Then it exploded. 401 million revenue in 2025, 250K customers, 16% profit margin, reportedly. And eventually, just 2 people running the entire company, him and his first employee of the company, his brother, no massive team, no traditional org structure, no bureaucratic layer. Even Sam Altman had predicted this. $1 billion companies are coming, and suddenly it looked like it had arrived. But here's when it gets uncomfortable. The story wasn't about AI brilliance. It was about timing plus leverage plus system design. It didn't build everything. He layered AI on the existing infrastructure. Telehealth platforms, doctor networks, pharmacies, fulfillment systems. AI wasn't the business, AI was the multiplier. And that exactly growth looked magical. But here's where everything changes, because the same system that enabled instant speed also enabled something else. And let me move into part 2. And we have seen a lot of videos on the YouTube, honestly, and a lot of YouTubers with insane amount of followers are glorifying his story. But nobody is telling you complete truth. And let me highlight you part 2, the cracks where AI starts scaling false health claims. This is where the AI story becomes even more impressive, and it starts becoming uncomfortable at the same time. Because this isn't about aggressive marketing, this is about health claims that regulators explicitly called misleading. You heard me right. Number 1, FDA warning, false or misleading regarding weight loss claims. In February 2026, FDA issued a formal warning letter to Medvi. Not a speculation, not an opinion, a regulatory action. FDA warned Medvi's website made false or misleading claims about semaglutide and trizepatide products. Claims like same active ingredients like Ozempic, Monjaro, visual simplifying, Medvi itself manufactured the drugs. These claims suggest FDA approval or equivalence, but compounded drugs are not FDA approved. Even more serious, FDA said these representations result in misbranding drugs under federal law. And that's not a minor compliance issue, it's a public health red flag. Number 2, weight loss miracle problem, the scientific gaps. Now let's go deeper, because the biggest issue wasn't just marketing, it was what was being marketed. And a key product in this system was trizepatide, GLP-1 weight loss drug in common language. Here's what major pharmaceutical manufacturer Eli Lilly and company said in March 2026. Compounded versions may contain unknown impurities. Effects on the body are not well understood. Safety risks are unknown. No requirement exists for compounders to track adverse effects. And even more concerning, some compounded combinations like this showed chemical reactions creating impurities with unknown human impact, and nobody bothered. Number 3, oral weight loss claim, no proven observation. Now here's where the things get more serious. A class action lawsuit in November 2025 tied to Medvi's ecosystem alleges one trizepatide tablets has no scientifically demonstration mechanism of observation in the body. And let that sink in. A weight loss product being sold where the body may not absorb it effectively. These are allegations, not final findings though, but they are based on key scientific reality. Even major manufacturers have not conducted human trials for oral versions of this drug, which means the claim of effectiveness in pill form are not clinically established or proven. Number 4, fake narratives. And these narratives were fake on transformations, and these were engineered or manufactured results. Now combine this with the investigation reports found. AI generated images before and after photos, altered or misleading testimonials, fabricated media credibility signals. Some images were reportedly taken from unrelated sources, modified using AI, rebranded as real patient results. This is where AI becomes dangerous because now you have unverified medical claims combined with synthetic proofs, and to a consumer it looks real. Number 5, and this is going to shock you. Paid doctors plus AI ads equal to synthetic authority. This came as a distribution layer. Investigations found thousands of ads featuring doctors who don't appear to exist, using AI-generated identities, promoting prescription weight loss drugs. Some profiles had mismatched identities, used repurposed social accounts, showed clear signs of AI-generated imagery, and yet they look legitimate enough to convince the buyers like us. Number 6, the real problem. AI didn't create a lie, it scaled it, unfortunately. And this is a key insight most people are missing. This wasn't just bad marketing, one company cutting corners. This was something bigger. A AI system where AI plus affiliates plus weak oversight created a loop. AI generated content, affiliates pushed aggressively, platforms amplify, consumers trust. And when something goes wrong, accountability disappears into the system. The most dangerous shift here is the uncomfortable truth. AI didn't invent deception, but it made faster, cheaper, more believable, more scalable. And why this matters more than you think, because this isn't about Medvi, this is about what happens when health plus AI plus incentives collide and the system prioritizes conversation over clarity, speed over scrutiny, scale over science. And this was part 2, and moving on to part 3, the real lesson. This is bigger than one company. This is where most people are still missing the point. Medvi's story is not AI is fake, lean startups don't work. The real lesson is AI has made a persuasion cheaper than verification. Let that sink in. Today you can generate expert-looking content, simulate authority, create testimonials, design trust signals, all at scale, all instantly, all with AI that looks realistic. But verifying the truth is still slow, still manual, still fragmented. And that imbalance is what the real risk lives. So, why should the leaders and creators and builders take away? Number 1, AI can scale execution but not the integrity. Just because something looks polished doesn't mean it's proven. Number 2, in regulated industries, AI raises the bar, not lowers it. Healthcare, finance, law, these are not move fast and break things domains. Number 3, the new competitive advantage is not the speed, it is the trust. In AI world, winners will not be the fastest builders. They will be the one who prove what's real. Number 4, we are entering the era of synthetic credibility. You heard me right. And the most people are not ready for it. This story will be remembered for a long time to come. But because it proved AI can build $1 billion company, it will be remembered. It showed AI doesn't just scale innovation, it can scale illusion and deception too. We need a tight governance and ethics around this 100%. And if we don't fix how we verify the truth, the next wave of AI success stories won't be impressive. They will be impossible to trust. When you put all these sources together, a very clear pattern emerges. This is not just one company issue. This is a system level AI plus healthcare plus marketing problem. And if this video opened your eyes, just make sure you like and subscribe and share it with your friends, because we should all know AI's darker side as well, and the abuse the company has done. Thanks for watching and thanks for tuning into my channel.